Yo, this your boy Earl with the group Hit and Lotus, and we're gonna be talking about casual sex today, and we're gonna go around asking people how they feel about it and if it's right. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Peace.
Casual sex is when, you don't really know the person, I guess. Maybe you meet her at a party, you take her home, you know, for the night, have a one-night stand or something, or maybe you see her somewhere walking around, get her number, and from there on, that's kind of casual sex. Not in a really.
I think casual sex is just man, woman, or having an affair, I guess. I don't know, any type of relationship with somebody and it's sexual.
My definition of casual sex is basically you finding a person who you have a mutual attraction with, and basically y'all just are you don't set any kind of rules for like a relationship wise, or you don't try to put each other in a box. You kind of just have a mutual understanding that you want to just sort of have fun and enjoy the moment, and you know, engage physically with each other. You know, casual sex is just kind of like it's just an agreement between two people about the physical action, you know, that's about to go down. That's casual sex.
My definition of casual sex is just having sex without any other type of relation. I guess just being friends with it.
What's your definition of casual sex?
Casually having sex with one person, maybe?
Yeah, well, this is a small campus. I mean, it does happen, but I mean, it happens. I mean, especially if something like that, like I'm talking about, like a party situation. You know what you're at a party. Sometimes, most of the time, that does happen. You hook up. Next thing you know, your finger is somewhere in the bathroom, and then your toes deep somewhere. You know, and then it just leads something like that. And then one thing leads to another, and your roommate's watching you and stuff like that. It happens to me once. Terrible situation. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it. I mean, what do you think about it? Is the finger looking good? Oh, that's one. Okay, you know what? You got his answer.
Okay, what do you feel about it?
I guess it's just normal. It's a part of life, so I don't really have any specific feelings towards it.
Do you feel like you need love in order to have casual sex, or is it just one thing that you can do without it?
For casual, no. But for in love, I mean, I guess I would say it would be more like.
Alright, how do you feel about casual sex?
I feel like it's normal now. I mean, it's socially accepted. My friends do it. I'm okay with it. I don't really mind it.
And what do you feel about casual sex? Is it right or wrong?
I feel like to each his own. I mean, if you want to have casual sex with somebody, then that's you, that's your body. So I don't really care. I don't judge people about it.
Do you think love is involved in casual sex?
Absolutely not. But that also depends on your definition of love. I think that romantic love is definitely not involved in casual sex. But when you talk about love kind of being synonymous with respect, then yes, it is very much so involved, because you can't really have casual sex with somebody and still have, you know, respect for them, you know, and of course, you know, guys treat women as objects and things like that happens, and you can say they're disrespecting them, but to a point they still have respect for them. They're not like beating them up or doing anything crazy, because that would be rape. So yeah.
Do you feel like you need love in order to have casual sex, or is it just one thing that you can do without it?
For casual, no. But for in love, I mean, I guess I would say
It's right as long as both people have the acknowledgement of it. I mean, as long as it's not like rape or anything. Of course, hell no. I mean,
as long as nobody gets hurt.
You know? I mean, no, wait. As long as no one gets hurt.
As long as no relationship.
As long as the feeling's mutual. No, as long as no one gets hurt, as in like, because some girls like it nasty. I mean, I've met some girls who's just like, white shit. I mean, just pull my hair, you know? Say my name! I'm like, alright, you gotta tell me twice, you know? But like,
And then you wake up and she's all tied up.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, that's the difference. But of course, yeah. I mean, of course, but of course, with both gonna have the mutual consent.
No, that's not necessarily. I think it's both a mutual agreement with both the girl and guy, or whoever it is, that they both want to have sex just for pleasure and not for any kind of love or anything else.
Alright, do you feel that love needs to be involved in casual sex?
No, because then it wouldn't be considered casual sex.
Alright, what's your definition of love?
My definition of love is, mean, when you have a connection with somebody, and you feel like you can't live without them. It kind of sounds cliche, but I mean, I'm in love, so I know that I couldn't live without my boyfriend.
Since you have casual sex, in terms of like, have you ever been at a party and randomly had sex with a chick that you ain't know, and just sex for fun, period?
Yeah. I mean, I've done that. Sex at parties has happened. Sex after parties has happened. You know, we meet girls in class, you know, and then you talk to them for a little bit, you know, maybe like a week or something like that, and then they come over to your crib and you just be hanging out for like 10-15 minutes, and then boom, y'all just start, you know, having sex. That's casual sex, and it's very much enjoyable, you know. I don't think there's anything wrong with it as long as y'all both just, you know, are digging each other, you like each other and everything. I find that as long as you both are secure within yourself and you not have some crazy, you know, spiritual conflicts going on or anything like that, it's totally acceptable, you know. It's just if you don't know the person.
I'll tell the story. Everyone knows the story already. Alright, one time I went to a party, and I ended up getting really drunk. Actually, what happened was I was hopping around. I went from one place, got drunk there, and I was trying to go back to my dorm. Instead, I met one of my friends, and he was with these girls, and he was like, "Yo, man, come with us to this party." And I was like, I'm too drunk to think right now, but I said, fuck it. When I'm really drunk, I'm more easy to do stuff. So what happens is we go to a party, and then I end up seeing this girl, and she's like, "Hi, I forgot her name." I was so drunk, but she says, let's just say her name. Her name is, you know, so whatever. And I'm like, oh, hi, so whatever. You know, well, my name is, you know, so whatever. And I tell her, I was like, you know, she says, you're really hot. I was like, oh, but you're really cute. And I told her, so you want to make out? And she goes, hell yeah. I was like, all right, so we just start making out right there, you know. Just start making out right there, you know, blah, blah, you know, lip locking, tonsil hockey, and everything. It gets real. And then one thing led to another, and then I just remember going to a bed, and this is at someone's party, some random party. I remember going to a bed, and I was just sitting down, and I was like, man, this bed feels uncomfortable, and I just went to sleep. That was it. I wake up, so my friend called me at 4 a.m. because I have practice the next day. I'm like, oh God. Wakes up at 4, calls me at 4 a.m. and I'm looking, my pants are half down, there's condoms all around me. There's a condom still on my dick, and I was just like,
no.
Oh my, and the girl's next to me butt naked. I was like, what the fuck did I do last night? Oh,
got it in.
I was like, oh, so I did one of those, I'm just gonna slightly put my clothes on and let's leave. People open the doors, people passed on the floor, cups everywhere. I was like, shit, everyone got drunk. That is about the craziest experience I ever had. I had to watch myself, my dignity and everything, and still go to practice. So yeah, it was real.